This weekend was Free Comic Book Day, and these are the books I picked up. So this issue has both previews for upcoming Avengers and also Ryan Ottley and Donny Cates taking over Hulk. I'd given up on Jason Aaron's Avengers a while back. It was at least a year ago. I think it was somewhere in the 30s where I stopped reading. I really hadn't been enjoying it for quite a while, and I just finally stopped. This, however, is interesting. There's a bunch of deathlocks, and there is a, spoilers, double page spread of some action figures that I'd really like. These guys look awesome. So, I'm intrigued, and I might pick this up again starting with issue 50 when the storyline is supposed to start. I feel like I've seen this before. Haven't we seen this before? I don't remember. It feels like it. But this is interesting. I'm intrigued. And then we've got the Hulk. So I haven't read really the Hulk since World War Hulk. And I haven't cared. I heard Immortal Hulk was great. Didn't care. And this has me interested. So I might start picking up Donny Cates' Ryan Ottley's Hulk. Well done. Good job. I read a couple of issues of Blade Runner when Titan first started doing comics based on it. This has previews for both 2029 and Origins, and I only read a couple of issues because it was okay, not great. And based on these previews, it is still okay, not great. Every month, I'm kind of surprised when I see Blade Runner still in Diamond previews. More power to him, like somebody's buying it. I don't know who, but this has convinced me that I still don't need to read it. I've talked about this elsewhere plenty of times. Spider-Man was my guy growing up. He was the main hero that I read, and I stopped reading in the mid to late 90s, somewhere before issue 400, and I've tried a couple of times to go back, but I just can't get back into it. I read the Death of Peter Parker in Ultimate Spider-Man, which was fantastic. It is the only arc of Ultimate Spider-Man that I have, and I read issue 700 where Peter Parker also dies, and that was fantastic. And in my mind, I would be perfectly okay if Peter Parker were dead, or Dr. Octopus possessed body, whatever. This issue has not convinced me to read or to begin reading again Spider-Man. I do find it interesting how Marvel keeps trying to convince people that Patrick Gleason is somehow a new artist and that he wasn't drawing Batman and Spider-Man for years. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Next generation, Patrick Gleason. Like the guy's been phenomenal for a long time. I don't know what they're doing. Makes no sense. Anyway, there's two issues, Spider-Man and Venom. Venom, I liked him in the 90s, again, as a Spider-Man villain. I was kind of confused when, in Dark Avengers, the symbiote was taken over by Scorpion. It was okay. I like the Dark Avengers in general, but I really haven't paid any attention to him since I tried with Extreme Carnage and didn't care at all. I generally like Donny Cates, and I didn't read any part of his Venom run. I just, again, did not care. And now they're turning him into some sort of symbiote-based Nova Force, and it's like, fine. Okay. He comes from space. Send him back to space. Sure, whatever. I just don't care. And there's also a preview for Daredevil. It's got Jessica Jones and Kingpin. Again, I don't care. Chip Zdarsky's writing, and just go read Stillwater instead. Investigators is a book that I got for my wife. I I picked up a couple of manga titles for her last year, and I think she was already aware of or already reading all of the manga from this year's Free Comic Book Day. So she still looked through the titles. She was captured by this investigators. She read the blurb, loved it. So I picked up the issue, and she was delighted reading all of the puns and plays on word in this. So this was a success as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna see if she wants to read the series because there is much more. So I'm gonna have a conversation with her about that. But well done, good job. Lady Mechanica I've been reading for years already. I'm a big fan of the character and Joe Benitez specifically. I feel like he's put out roughly this same issue for multiple Free Comic Book Days. It is the same preview that he's done before, but it's good. It establishes the character. I have no problem with any of that. What I was interested in was there's a 4-page preview at the back for the upcoming storyline, which seems interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm waiting for it. Looking forward to it. And I hope with Lady Mechanica moving to Image Comics that this gets more notice. That I hope he picks up some readers, because again, I like it. I'm a fan. He is an incredibly intricate artist, highly detailed. Not the fastest. Not that I have a problem with that, but it's really well written, well done, and I think sometimes, artists that start writing their own stuff, people give them shit. They have low expectations, and it's good. I recommend it. Stray Dogs, I've heard plenty of good things about it. I never picked up an issue though, and that's on me because I read this and it is fantastic. And now I'm going to get the trade that's coming out very soon, Winter 2021. Very well done. Art style is cartoonish, Don Bluth-ish. However, the story is about, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but a serial killer who kidnaps dogs. So it's a contrast, obviously, but really well done. Highly intrigued. Like I said, I'm going to be picking up the trade as soon as that comes out. And this, on the back, first issue just came out a couple of weeks ago. Highly recommend this. This is Scotty Young, who recently did Middle West. I think this is also the Middle West artist. I'd have to double check, but they are, oh yeah, obviously, right there, Middle West. Fantastic. Loved this first issue.